plaintiff, Shannon Nixon, says she and the defendant were friends. However, Shannon claims after she allowed the defendant and her children to move in with her, she caught the defendant having sex with her 23-year-old son, who's with Shannon in court today. She's suing for a storage bill and damaged property. Defendant Malkia Brown says the only reason she's in court is because Shannon's angry that Malkia had sex with her son. Malkia admits that her children fight constantly and damage Shannon's property, but she says there's nothing she can do about it.
Start with you.
And it's good to see you. I seen you 5 years ago. You called me Big Mama the Diva. Everybody been calling me that ever since. I was on your show. Anyway.
I might have called you a diva, but I don't know about the Big
Yes,
Mama
you
part.
did.
That's not my style. Go ahead.
Yes, it was.
I might tell you I like full-figured women, but I don't call women
No, it
Big
was
Mama.
Big Mama
I
the
don't
Diva.
know how that sounds.
Because I call myself Big Mama. You said
you're a
Big
grandmother?
Mama the Diva. I got 12 grandkids.
But then, yeah, you might call yourself that, but only in the sense that, you know, you are
Oh, honey,
grandmother
I'm
with
very
many
confident.
children.
I am a diva. I
All right.
represent us big ladies.
That's right.
Okay.
And you hate skinny.
Hey, to each his own.
Isn't
We
that
is all
what
beautiful.
Monique used to say? That? My friend Monique, she used to say,
I
hate
love
these
her. That's
skinny.
my idol.
Go ahead.
Anyways, Malkia Brown, AKA Blunt Queen, me and her been friends for 3 years. The whole time we was friends, she kicked it, smoked weed and drink. I don't do nothing like that. Okay, she was going through a rough time. I let her come stay in my house, her and her baby kids. She damaged my furniture. Her son damaged my washer. But to put the icing on the cake, I caught her in my bed with my son. And my kids call her auntie. Total disrespect. Total disrespect.
How
You ain't
old
had
is your
nothing.
son?
Right here, Donald Snowden. He's
old?
23.
Grown man, sir.
That why he's
It
smiling?
don't matter. It don't matter. He's my baby. It don't matter. They was calling her auntie.
He's smiling. He's smiling. I hope you know that. So it wasn't that bad. Go ahead, ma'am. You give me some background.
Okay, I moved in with her, and the only reason why we here is because of him. Because I had sex
Because she
with him.
sprung on a Similac. Sprung on a Similac.
Age is not nothing but a number.
Whatever.
So what? He's a
Sprung on
grown
a
man.
Similac.
And okay, let him go. He's a
Whatever.
Not a baby
He
no.
grown. He can do what he want, but not in my bed.
Hey, I used
Not in, it don't matter. Not in my bed.
All right.
I should be suing you for a mattress.
Yeah, well, you're not. Well, me and my kids came and stayed with her, and she kicked me out. Now she want to get paid. What she
Well, let
want to
me
get
ask
paid
you,
for?
do you feel any guilt about being in her bed? What made you think you should do that? Or
Hey,
that
it
that
was
would
the
be
heat of
all
the
right?
moment.
Pardon?
It was the heat of the moment.
Whatever.
Well, then you could have gotten on the floor.
Exactly. Or the basement. You call me Big Mama the Diva. Everybody been calling me that ever since. I was on your show.
I
Anyway.
might have called you a diva, but I don't know about the Big
Yes,
Mama
you
part.
did.
That's not my
Anyways.
style.
Defendant Malkia Brown is being sued by her former friend, who claims she caught Malkia having sex with her 23-year-old son, who's with the plaintiff in court today.
You had time to calm down because you were walking to the bedroom. Heat of the moment, they do things immediately. That was premeditated.
Because I came home from work early. They ain't know I was coming home. They tried to tell me they was watching TV. I know it was sex like boo.
Ooh.
Jumped up, all of this. Come on now. You got me messed up. Total disrespect.
Oh, well.
Whatever. What kind of example you setting for your kids?
What?
The baby kids.
How old are your children?
17, 15, and 13.
How would you feel if you caught your son with her?
I would feel like crap.
Okay, so why are you grinning?
At least he would have a diva though.
Oh,
Why
Now,
are you grinning, acting like you don't feel bad after what she believes violated her family. Nonetheless, let's get to the bill and the damaged property.
Okay, when she got evicted, they put her stuff literally out on the street. Her being my friend, me and my family came to help her. Her credit was messed up. I went and rented a rental storage for her. I paid the first payment to open the storage up for her.
Is that part of your claim today?
Yes, it is.
All right.
I
So
told
what
her
was
that
the
she had
agreement? What was the agreement on the
She was
storage?
supposed to pay the bill every month. And it was like $100, and she never paid it.
Did
I
she
paid
work?
the first month. No, but she gets income. She was working, but she lost her job from smoking weed. So, but
How do you know?
because that's my friend. I was there giving her the tissue when she was crying.
Let's see what you have there. That's the proof of storage.
So, yes. So, anyways, I paid the first month. Now, all along, she in the house, I'm saying, okay, get yourself together, get you a place and whatnot. You ain't have to pay nothing but help buy food. And then you pay the rental storage till it's time for you to move. So, that was our agreement or whatever. And she cooked for the kids or whatever, but they don't really eat. But anyway.
So you wanted her to get her own place.
Yeah, I wanted her to
back
get
on
her
her
money.
feet.
Get back on her feet.
Yeah.
Off her feet with the son.
Makes sense. Go ahead.
Anyways, so that was the arrangement. So after I caught her in the bed with my son, I put her out, and they sent me an email of the final bill for the rental storage. So it means storage, and she never paid it at all. So
Okay.
she went and snuck and took her stuff out and never paid the bill. She just went
Tell
up
me
there.
about the damaged property.
Okay. Now, her and her kids was fighting over a pack of oodles and noodles.
Kids love oodles and noodles.
Okay, they was fighting over some oodles. I told you they baby kids. They was fighting over some oodles and noodles and damaged my furniture. Now, the older one was fighting the younger one. They fight hard. They be punching holes in the wall and whatnot. They literally ripped the arm off my couch.
Let's see it.
And they mess here. Look at all them pictures, honey. And here go the estimate of my furniture. They ripped the arm off my couch like they was fighting for the last piece of bread on earth. And then my rocker recliner, the leg part don't go down. And then you can see where they even threw Kool-Aid on my big screen. I don't know what they was on, but yes. Look, the whole arm off the couch.
How do you do that?
He kicked it off. He was choking the young one, and he.
How is that my fault?
They're your kids. You bred them, baby.
All right, man.
Whatever,
What do
Big
you say
Diva.
to this storage bill and the property damage?
And then her son is artistic. He sat there. I don't know what
What does he paint?
Huh?
You say he's artistic.
Get it together. Why you telling me on TV, boo boo? It's artistic.
Something wrong with him.
No, you said artistic as in creative.
He got issues. He's very mentally creative in the mind. Because whatever
I think
artwork
what
he
you're trying
was
to
doing,
say is
artistic.
artistic. What does that have to
and
do
he
with
damaged
anything?
my washer. So we had to get it
But ma'am,
repaired.
you're saying that in a very negative way. It sounds like you're degrading her son.
But the thing about it is, I sat there and told her it was a new washer. She always would let them wash their clothes at her house. I said, it's a new washer. Don't let them wash their clothes. I don't even let my kids touch it. I just got
Well, what does the autistic part have to do with
because
anything?
he does. I'm not trying to belittle him or nothing, but he just does things.
Don't the other ones do things as well?
I don't know if they do the stuff that he do.
Oh, so they didn't do these things. He did all of these
he
by
did
himself?
that too. He did that too.
Did he do them all by himself?
No, just the
so
other
that
brother
means
and
the
him.
other children are doing things.
Yes.
All right, so that's my point. You're being insensitive and pointing out her son's condition, but we now know, and I heard you earlier say all of them were destructive towards your property. So that's not being sensitive about
Okay, well,
that.
I do apologize, but
All right.
I didn't mean it that way.
Gotcha.
Because,
That's good.
you know, that's my baby. But anyway, he messed up my washer.
You had time to calm down because you were walking to the bedroom. Heat of the moment, they do things immediately. That was premeditated.
Because I came home from work early. They ain't know I was coming home. They tried to tell me they was watching TV. I know it's sex like boo.
Ooh.
Jumped up, all of this. Come on now. You got me messed up. Total disrespect.
Oh well.
Defendant Malkia Brown is being sued by her former friend, who claims she caught Malkia having sex with her 23-year-old son, who's with the plaintiff in court today.
Let her tell me about all these damages, ma'am.
They was fighting. That's not my fault.
Regularly?
Oh, they fight all the time.
And you knew that?
I cannot stop them from fighting, and I
Yes, you
cannot
can.
always be
Yes, you
there
can.
at
Yes, you can.
How?
How old are they?
17, 15,
You
and
call the
13.
police. That's what you do. If they won't stop, you call the police. You call the police. What do you say about the bill, the storage bill?
Well, how was I supposed to pay it if I didn't have the money to pay it?
You just said you have some income every month.
Yes, I have income.
That's how you were supposed to pay it. You didn't say I don't owe, I never agreed to pay it. You said how was I supposed to pay it? Therefore, you have not denied owing. When you deny owing, you say I don't owe it. There was not an agreement. Instead, you said, how was I supposed to pay it? Meaning that there may be an agreement. She says there was an agreement. You don't deny there was an agreement. You admit that your children have damaged her property. You admit that you knew from the time they moved in that your children are violent and cause damage to property. You are therefore liable because you did not take any action for things that you knew were pre-existing problems with your children. Your children, either they should get counseling or they should go to jail if they don't want to get counseling. And that means calling the police because they are committing malicious destruction of property. If they start cutting you, what you gonna say then? I can't stop them. It's illegal, man, what they're doing. Judgment for the plaintiff. Tearing up this woman's place and she trying to be nice to you, and your response, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I can't stop them. If they burn it down, I ain't got nothing to do with that. 1610, and you need to change your attitude when you living off somebody and get that grin off your face. This ain't funny what you've done to this woman.
Thank you, Your Honor.
1610, have a good day.
I'm not making up with her.
I don't want you to.
I didn't say, you and your artistic, he must have been trying to build a mud pie in my washer. Stay away from me.
It was worth it.
$700 worth, she paid him. She paid him but couldn't pay me.